I've been telling myself for years that I'd begin cold smoking the meat that we raise and butcher as soon as I could build this beautiful stone smokehouse. But after years of that just not happening, I finally had to admit to myself I just needed to get started with what I had. With cold smoking, you're not cooking the meat. You're just infusing the meat with smoke flavor. So I've heard you can do a setup as simple as a Weber grill, some charcoal briquettes, and your favorite smoking pellets. So I gave it a try. I lit my briquettes on a flour sifter so that the air could come up into the fire from the bottom and the top. And that's it. Supposedly this works. So here we go. Here is some bacon from the most recent pig that we slaughtered. My boys actually did that by themselves. And if you want to see the video, that's just a couple weeks back from where this one is on this channel. This particular piece of bacon brined for 2 months in a brine of salt and sugar and juniper berries, and I am super excited to see what this tastes like with smoke flavor. Here's another pork chop that also sat in that brine for 2 months. And you can't go wrong with smoking a ham hock. This is made to be married with a pot o' beans. Now, I am no smoking expert, but I have at least heard enough to know that you do not want a raging smoke that can infuse acrid flavor. Instead, you want the smoke to be nice and gentle and blue, as they call it. So I did a little work to get the fire a little more subtle. And that is honestly it. On goes the lid, and then it's just a waiting game. I guess I can just sit back and enjoy the scenery. As I would go and check on it, this is what I hoped to see. A nice, subtle waft of smoke, kissing the meat, but nothing too potent. Some people are wary of cold smoking because theoretically, the warm but not hot temperatures could promote the growth of harmful bacteria. But if you have wintry weather, such as I do here, if you keep the temperatures moderate, below 90 is about what I've seen is safe temperatures, and you have cured meat, which I do, and I prefer salt cured, not curing salts, then you have virtually nothing to worry about. And if something were to spoil, you'd know it. This went for about 8 hours, and here I am in the evening, checking on it and shutting it down. I'd added a capicola that I had tried making for the first time, or at least half of it, to see how it would do with smoke flavor. And I was pleased with what I could tell, especially the aromas. The next day, I sliced up some of the bacon, and it looked and smelled superb. I can't believe the nature of a natural smoke, how much more rich and intense and enticing it is compared to your run-of-the-mill artificial smoke-flavored bacon that you can get at the store. As for that pork chop, I cooked that up that night with that brine of salt and sugar. It had this awesome caramelization. That thing was 5 months raising the pig, 2 months in brine, 8 hours in smoke, and my family made that thing disappear in like 30 seconds. All in all the results from this were excellent. So it's true. You can cold smoke with almost the barest of materials, and I highly recommend it.